Forgiving doesn't make the person who hurts you feel better. It makes you feel better. Accept things as they are. Life isn't about living in the past or living for the future. It's about living in the now. Pay attention. The trouble is, if you don't spend your life yourself, other people will spend it for you. If you don't separate yourself from your distractions will separate you from your goals. No matter how good you are, if you are in the wrong place, you are worthless. A man must be big enough to admit his mistakes, smart enough to profit from them, and strong enough to correct them. When somebody in your life is not right for you, God will continuously use them to hurt you until you become strong enough to let them go. When you blame someone else for your problems, you're giving them power over you. You're allowing them to define and dictate your happiness and well-being. You are always responsible for how you act, no matter how you feel. Being honest may not get you a lot of friends, but it'll always get you the right ones. Learn to deal with people for who they are, not who you want them to be. Forgive yourself for not knowing what you didn't know before you learned it. If we command our wealth, we shall be rich and free. If our wealth commands us, we are indeed poor. Growth happens when you start doing things that you're not qualified to do. Be smart enough to ask for advice, but be wise enough to know who to seek it from. Sometimes you care more, and people don't care in return. It's time to learn your lesson. You don't find your purpose somewhere else. You create your purpose exactly where you are, and you give meaning to it. The happy people are satisfied with their present situation, no matter what it is. Focus on the people who replenish your energy, not the people who drain your energy. It's never too late to do the things you've always wanted to do. Don't let anyone discourage you because they may be projecting their own insecurities. If you want to have sex with a woman, never show her that you really want it. Every rejection will lead you to your destination. Keep going. Today we're diving into a topic that might make you rethink your approach to dating and relationships. Have you ever considered that trying too hard to impress women might actually be doing more harm than good? Here, we will explore some points that explain why you should stop impressing women. 1. Authenticity builds genuine connections. Trying to impress women often involves putting on a facade or exaggerating qualities that aren't genuine. This can hinder the development of authentic connections based on mutual respect and understanding. 2. It sends the wrong message about self-worth. Constantly seeking validation from women through impressive gestures can indicate a lack of self-confidence and self-worth. It suggests that a person's value is determined by external validation rather than intrinsic qualities. 3. Impressing long-term happiness. While flashy displays might grab attention initially, they often fail to sustain meaningful relationships in the long run. True happiness and fulfillment come from genuine connections and shared values, not superficial impressions. 4. It can lead to unhealthy relationship dynamics. Trying too hard to impress can create imbalanced power dynamics in relationships, where one person feels pressured to constantly live up to unrealistic expectations. This can lead to resentment, insecurity, and ultimately, the deterioration of the relationship. 5. Risk of losing authenticity. When the focus is on impressing others, individuals may lose touch with their authentic selves. This can result in feelings of emptiness or dissatisfaction as they struggle to maintain appearances that are not true to who they are. 6. Disalignment of values. Impressions often prioritize external factors such as wealth, status, or physical appearance rather than compatibility, shared values, and emotional connection. This can lead to relationships that lack depth and substance. 7. Encourages superficial judgments. Constantly trying to impress women perpetuates a culture of superficiality, where individuals are judged based on material possessions or outward appearances rather than their character, integrity, and inner qualities. 8. Promotes inequality. The pressure to impress women reinforces traditional gender roles and stereotypes, suggesting that men must constantly prove their worth to women, while women are passively judged and evaluated based on superficial criteria. 9. Undermines self-respect. Continuously seeking approval or validation from others diminishes self-respect and autonomy. It suggests that one's worth is contingent upon the approval of others, rather than being inherent and self-defined. 10. Embrace authenticity. Cultivate self-worth. Instead of focusing on impressing women, prioritize self-discovery, personal growth, and genuine connections. Embrace authenticity, cultivate self-worth from within, and attract relationships that value you for who you truly are. Thanks for joining us as we explored why trying too hard to impress women can diminish your value. Remember, true happiness and fulfillment come from being authentic and cultivating genuine connections. By understanding these points and shifting away from the mindset of trying to impress women, individuals can cultivate healthier relationships and a stronger sense of self-worth. The misconception that a woman's breast size is somehow related to the size or characteristics of her vagina is rooted in myths and a lack of understanding of human anatomy. Here's a more detailed explanation. Understanding anatomy. Breasts. The size of a woman's breasts is primarily determined by genetics, hormones, and body fat distribution. Breast tissue is made up of glandular tissue for milk production and fatty tissue. Hormonal changes, particularly during puberty, pregnancy, or menopause, can also affect breast size. Vagina. The vagina is an internal muscular canal that is part of the reproductive system. Its size and elasticity vary naturally from woman to woman, but these characteristics are not influenced by external features like breast size. Vaginal size can change due to factors like childbirth or age, but these changes are unrelated to breast size. Why the misconception exists. Cultural stereotypes. Society often promotes unrealistic standards and stereotypes about women's bodies, leading to misconceptions. These stereotypes may create false associations between different body parts. Lack of sexual education. Inadequate sexual education can contribute to misunderstandings about anatomy and physiology. When people aren't properly educated about how the body works, myths and misconceptions can take hold. Media influence. The portrayal of women in media often emphasizes certain physical traits, reinforcing the idea that specific body features are linked. This can lead to false assumptions about the relationship between breast size and other physical characteristics. Generalization and myth. Some people might mistakenly generalize that physical traits in one part of the body correlate with others. Myths about the body can spread easily, especially if they are not challenged by factual information. Conclusion. Breast size and vaginal characteristics are entirely independent of one another. The perpetuation of myths around these topics underscores the importance of comprehensive sexual education and a better understanding of human anatomy. Everyone's body is unique, and there's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to physical traits. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. Let us know your thoughts about this video in the comment section down below, and feel free to stay and enjoy it until the end. Also make sure to check out our next highlighted video, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.